Hi, welcome to Crafty Chaos. I'm Laura.
And I'm Sherry.
And today we're going to be working on making craft tags. I use them as, well, for today or yesterday's purpose, I use them as a Bible bookmark for my daughter. You can use them for anything, junk journals, bookmarks, whatever. Here's the example that I made for my daughter.
That's beautiful. I love that ribbon.
And that's what we're going to be working on today. So I want to talk about the die cut and embossing machine. I purchased a brand off Nova and I was not real happy with it. That's why we do this, so you don't have to. The brand only die cutted the fun foam, which is fine if that's what all you want to do. I wanted to do paper. We both wanted to do, we found out it does leather, so we can do earrings now. I mean, we're both really excited about all its capabilities. This is die cut, and it's just metal, and they're very thin. You run it through, and it cuts stuff out. And I wish I had my little bag, but I don't know. We have moved stuff all over today. It has been a little moving match in this kitchen.
There's a lot of stuff here on the island.
So it also embosses. It does 3D, which I'm going to show you that. It's so much more detailed than the 2D. And I'm going to let Sherry hold that one.
Yeah.
And then here is the 2D. So you can see the difference.
A little bit, like how you can tell it's just got you can hear it's just got a lot of detail to it.
It really does. And that's the new Tim Holtz brand, and you know, he's partnered up with Ranger and does the Sizzix. And there's so much more help on this brand, and it fits every type of embossing and die cut there is. And so that's really why we got this. So we are working on tags today, and I'm going to have Sherry give me her tag, and I'm going to emboss that.
And it's just a plain white, what is this, like a 3x5 maybe?
Yeah, 3x6.
3x6.
And it's a Tim Holtz brand tag.
And where did you get this?
I got that on Amazon.
Okay.
And we are honestly just starting out. We know nothing.
This is the first I've seen any of this.
Yeah,
so.
This is her first time. I have made a couple just playing around, and we are so new. I just literally told her, "Oh, I just learned that."
Yeah,
I'm learning something every day. So we don't know anything yet. We're just playing around. So what we're gonna do is, my green light on?
Your green light's on.
Yay!
Mine was not. I haven't said much anyway.
So
I don't know.
We're going to emboss this tag, and you can get these on Amazon. And I got this on Amazon as well. So they're on Amazon. I got the starter kit, and I got the starter kit because I didn't know what I was doing. Plain and simple. And the starter kit, and I should have had this over here. I didn't really want to go into a deep dive of this, but it comes with a couple packs of paper, and I'll get into that probably on our next video once we know what we're doing.
It wasn't free. She paid for it.
Yeah. So we're going to put this in just like that and load it into that, and then you just shut it. And the instructions are on here. And like I said, next time we'll go into a deep dive of the Sizzix. But we wanted to get into card making.
Yes. Did you say you didn't, or you did need that piece on top?
I didn't. Thank you for reminding me.
Just, you know.
For the 3D ones, you don't need. I think I needed something because it's not.
Again,
we're learning.
We're both learning. We don't.
There we go. I needed one on the bottom. That's what it was.
Oh.
I knew I needed. Y'all, we're so glad y'all were patient with us.
Well, again, I mean, that's what we say, beginner. And, you know, we try stuff out for you. This is what it looks like as a beginner, not a professional.
And again, we want to say we love y'all's kind comments.
Yeah, really. Ooh.
So there it is after it's embossed. Look at that detail.
That's beautiful. Look at that.
And that's amazing.
So pretty.
So here we are.
Gorgeous.
Here we are.
Okay, next step.
All right, so I'm going to get all this out of the way so we can move on. Look at that. We got a lot. But we only have a lot because it's as much as your imagination wants to use.
So much. We've got these little die cut.
Yeah, that's the other thing. So
stickers.
We've got stickers. Mine are paper.
Yeah, I've got some paper ones too.
I've got some little stickers here. So Sherry, you know, both of our tastes, we've said before, so different. And she's got very demure, classic, light, and love, beautiful stuff. And I'm more of a grungier type thing, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't.
She might be
mine's different.
A little bit of the emo.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I would say so.
Grunge. Is that? Yeah.
Or like not so bright. My colors are darker.
Yeah, and I'd also say I think you're more modern-y too, and I'm more cottagey.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
So that's, you know,
yeah.
So there you get two different samples.
Yeah, and that way you can
examples,
pick
I
what
should
you
say,
want.
of what. Yeah.
Let's see. That's what I was looking for. There are some of my stickers. And so here is a color palette, another color palette of mine.
That was like one of the first ones you did, wasn't it?
It was. I was playing around with stamps, and that one is also embossed. But so we had talked a little bit about this color tray that I have and how distressed ink works. Now you can use plain paint on this if you choose. You can, and next week we'll probably get into making greeting cards. We just don't have the supplies that it takes, and it does take some supplies. So for this one, we're just going to be using some distressed ink. And the way this works, and I bought the mini, you know, because everything gets expensive.
It does. Plus, you get a lot of samples there.
You do. This is a lot of colors. We've got mustard seeds, seedless preserves, fire brick, vintage photo, peacock feathers, salty ocean, mowed lawn, walnut stain, pickled raspberry, spiced marmalade, antique linen, and black soot.
Pickled raspberry.
So, you know, if you get one of those little packs, it's not too bad because you get a lot of a good variety.
Yeah.
So what color would you like to start with?
Okay, so I'm going with these kind of muted out colors. So since you've played with that, like a pink, a green, and brown.
Okay, so I did get the bigger ones.
Okay.
And let's see, I think that is the peeled paint. So that's a muted one. And what was the other one?
Pink and brown, some type of brown.
So vintage photo is a really good one.
Okay.
And pink. The only pink I have is the pickled raspberry.
No, I'm just was wondering, like, has anyone tasted a pickled raspberry?
No, but I'm sure it's good.
I would try it.
Okay, so I'm going to put the pickled raspberry here.
So you're just rubbing it on.
So you rub it. And these colors come in a spray. They come in a paint, and they come in this. I'm not doing a spray because I do my work upstairs normally, and it's carpeted.
Yeah.
And I don't want it messing up. And this one, I always have trouble getting.
Also, this is her Tim Holtz board.
So if I ever get like a wish, my wish is to meet him. That man
Laura
is so organized. If you all get a chance to YouTube him, you need to.
She's organized, so that would be a nice conversation with those two.
He's so organized and so, I mean, his vision is really neat. If you get a chance, you should YouTube him. He's really cool. All right, so I'm going to, now how this works is it's water activated.
Okay.
So you have to spray it with water.
And I think last week we were talking too about, you know, we talked about watercolors, and we talked about what you could use if you don't have this, which I don't have this.
You could use watercolor brushes. and just use water, you know, like paint it and
paint this.
You know, like put some watercolor brush on it and then thin it out with water, I think.
Yeah. And, you know, you could use like a microwavable, you know, like what's it called? Like, I'm not pushing any brand, but like a lean cuisine or even a Lunchable type container, cleaned it out and washed it with soap, of course.
Even what strawberries come in.
Yes.
Cut that up.
Yeah, you could use that because you need something plasticky like that to put your watercolors on.
So now what you're going to do,
or your stamps,
is kind of dab it, and you're going to have to dry it.
Okay, so when I dab it, I'm not like right in the middle. I'm probably doing like
do a pat. You don't want just green.
Okay. So I'm going to try.
Yeah, just try a piece and then pull it up and see what you like.
I'm going to need a little brown.
Yep. Okay. If you like that. Yeah.
This is what I came up with here.
It takes practice. Oh, that's beautiful. See? Love. Look at you.
Okay, I'm trying.
I love, so the paper I used was a different paper. That's gorgeous.
I'm just trying something.
And look at the pattern. I did all my paint before I embossed it. See, I didn't do mine prior to embossing.
So we're just...
That's beautiful.
This is what I'm coming up with, y'all.
That's so pretty and so you. That pink is so you. Do you need more?
I don't know. What do I do now from here? Do I just
we can dry it? So if it's not embossed, you can actually move it with the
and it would run and do what you want it to do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just trying.
That's gorgeous, Sherry. You did so good.
That's interesting. I'll tell you, that's what it is.
It's a different medium.
It is. So, it is. And I've seen, you know, videos of this. If you don't like it, start again with another piece of paper.
Everything is start again.
Yes. Okay. Now what?
Love that.
Do you like that? Okay, that's my finished.
So y'all comment if you like that. We want to know.
It's the first one I've ever done.
That's a happy color.
I think so. The pink is joyful.
So pickled raspberries a winner.
Pickled raspberry.
Let me see. I'm going to dry that for Miss Sherry.
You want me to dry it while you do one?
No. And you dry from the back so it doesn't warp that paper. So
you dry it from the back?
Well, you do both. You just, you know, so you don't want it to. And it doesn't take long. So Tim Holtz has become my new idol. Right up there with Martha Stewart. I know. Don't judge.
I'm not judging. Martha's creative. She's not the nicest person in the world.
She's not. She's like a good heart surgeon. They don't have good bedside manner, but they're
good at what they do.
Yeah. All right, feel that. Well, let me get right here.
So,
if she inspires me to break out china for a Christmas dinner, she's done her job.
And all her chickens, that I don't know if she still has them, but she had.
She did.
So, you know, you learn to appreciate different things.
Look at that. That is so
That's really pretty.
Beautiful.
That's really pretty.
You know what? I enjoy those colors more. So the way you clean this up is just with water and a rag.
Thank you, Laura. You're so awesome.
So welcome.
Laura's so awesome.
So I think I'm going to go with mowed lawn.
All right, let's watch what Laura does. Now, you can put these colors wherever you want on your board. I mean, like...
You have to stay on this thing.
Yes.
And I don't know why. I'm sure there's no reason, but you can't.
It might stain that. Who knows?
Well, it's glass. I don't think it will, but this pad is magical.
Maybe because it's more plasticky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And designed it so you could put.
Oh, so you can use this too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, genius.
What I mean to say is you did, one color here, one there, and one there.
Yeah.
When you did mine, is there like a certain, you could really
You
put
could
it wherever.
mix them.
Okay.
But I'm not about mixing because I did it one time and I got mud.
Yes,
it was
you
mud.
will.
I got mud.
Learn
so I had
a little
to
bit
quit.
about the color wheel. Just
Yeah.
a little bit about the color wheel, and that will help you not make mud. And it'll also help you correct mistakes.
Because I do get mud. I'm a mudder. Yeah.
His father was a mudder. Sorry. I have to watch Seinfeld.
And I think I'm going to go with broken china.
That's pretty.
So I think that's going to be my thing.
What color is that blue in there?
That is Salty Ocean.
Ooh, Salty Ocean.
All right, so here we go. We so appreciate y'all watching and tuning in.
We do.
We have got the best people watching us.
We're so grateful for y'all.
We really are. We really are.
That you would take the time to stop and hang out with us for a few minutes and
tell us about your day as well. We hear about y'all's day. We feel like we're family.
We do. We like to know, what you do. Do you have your own YouTube channel? What advice do you have for us doing art that we can pass on to other people who are watching who
yeah, we like to follow back.
Tips.
Yeah, we like to follow back.
Tips and tricks. Oh, that's a beautiful blue, especially for coming up here on summer. That's a cheerful blue.
Oh, mud. That's okay. It's all right. I got mud. It's all right.
Let me think about that.
It's okay.
Well, green is opposite of red on the color wheel. No, I wouldn't call that mud.
This is mowed lawn.
That's a beautiful dark green.
I love
If you have a nice fertilized yard, that's what your grass.
don't.
That's what your grass might look like.
Absolutely. Mine does not.
So you see, Laura, she's not I don't think I did either. She's not exactly just patting it on there. She's kind of smooshing it around a little bit. So.
Yeah. Well, every time I have gotten it on that eyelet, and I don't, my goal today is not to get it on that.
Why?
I don't like it. I just don't like it.
You don't like it. I like it, Laura. I think it looks pretty.
I know you do, because you're thebomb.com.
So, see, hers is coming out beautifully.
How did mine become
Look at that.
Floridian and yours is
Muted. I know.
I don't even know. Don't even know how that happened. But those are I love orange and I love green and I love blue.
Me too.
Woo!
Can I help you put up anything?
No, ma'am. They just go right here.
Today, Laura is the mad scientist and I am the assistant because I have no clue. But this is fun.
It is. It's like a science project.
It really is.
It is like a science project. Now, did you want to do, well, we don't need to do texture because we have texture.
We have texture.
Oh, here I am. What?
I might use one of your saying stickers.
Absolutely. Oh, that's beautiful.
So are you going to glue yours on just with glue or are you going to stick it up? How are you going to do that?
I'm going to do collage medium. And
so that's like glue.
It is. Oh, and I do have a paintbrush down here. What do you know?
What are you going to do with the paintbrush?
Put the collage medium on.
Oh, I didn't know if you used your finger or what.
No. No. But I might do a stamp.
Look, I have all these stamps.
I thought you were going to do the...
I'm doing the bee.
Oh, okay.
I think I want to do the bee because I already have flowers.
I gotcha.
So I might do a bee.
So when y'all are doing paper crafts, let your imagination run wild.
Yeah, really.
So we're just learning, and I ran into the nicest lady at Hobby Lobby. I'm in there struggling. And it's okay, because that's what you do when you're learning something.
It's true.
And she was like, hey, we have a get-together once a month. Come on down. And that's what we're doing.
Yep.
How awesome is our little town?
We do live in a smaller... It's growing.
It's growing, but we still have where people take you in and just want to help. And I love it. So hopefully we will get some more knowledge. I didn't want to go to a party where you felt like you had to buy a certain brand.
Yeah.
You know, because that's like Mary Kay or, or something like that. So now I'm going to use a stamp, and you can get these on Amazon. I got like 10 of them for $6. They're so cheap. So if you want to do that, do it. It's so cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just take, I put this up, the same thing. And the other thing I'm going to do is use walnut stain, and I'm going to antique my edges so it doesn't look so new.
Ah.
And my daughter was nice enough to make me a little bag.
How sweet.
For not walnut stain, so I don't have to buy new felt pads. Again, Amazon.
And what are these
called?
called?
And it's a Velcro.
Are they blending brushes?
Blending brushes.
But it's not like a paintbrush type thing.
No, and it's Velcro, and you just stick it on there.
Okay, so that feels just like a foam.
Mm-hmm. And this is the walnut one, and I just kept it so I can keep reusing it because I'm cheap like that.
Why are there so many in there? Is it just like a replacement?
Oh, it came with all those replacements with it.
Okay.
And I think I paid like $4, and I got 20
replacement brush.
Yep. Pads, yep. Oops, sorry. And then you just dip it in here. And I'm just going to go over the edges.
Oh, I love that.
Yep. And you just do I'm hoping y'all can see. I hope I'm in the sweet spot here.
Yeah.
And see what that does? It just makes a world of difference.
And you want to think about where somebody would hold it.
Yeah, so it doesn't show dirt. Good thinking.
So that's where you'd want to put it, is where somebody be holding this thing. So, you put the age around the whole thing, but, maybe an emphasis on where people would hold it, pick it up, mostly. Anyway, that's my little 2 cents.
Good tip. You're so smart.
Oh, I'm just a genius.
You are. You're so smart. Only reason I know is because I've watched hours and hours.
She has. I love that.
I know. So, and it's just a little extra oomph. Just a little extra oomph.
And, you could probably do a little bit all through the middle of it, kind of, to give it
cover up
see how she's doing.
Yep, cover up those white spots. I'm a little dark there. I don't like that, but not much I can do about it.
Can you wipe it?
If I had a baby wipe.
Well, here. Lo and behold, a brand new pack.
Here, I'm going to let you work right here and do it.
Okay. So I've never done this either, y'all.
That's all right. There's a first. You are a virgin thing.
so crazy.
I know.
So sorry. See, I'm getting her on her finger.
That's okay. Do you think?
Okay.
See.
So, yes.
Comes off with a baby wipe. So if you get it too heavy somewhere, you just wipe it off. Comes off with a baby wipe. There we go.
There you go.
I messed your baby wipes up.
I don't care, Laura. You know I don't
I
care.
gotta squish it back down.
So I'm going to age mine a little bit too, just like she did hers, because the little die cut papers I have are antique looking anyway.
Yay!
So it has to be. It can't look brand new with all these antique-y. Am I doing this right?
You're doing it the way you want it.
I know, but I don't want to booger up your brush.
You're not boogering it up.
Okay. Man, I love this. This is fun.
I mean, it's like the Easter egg project. You just throw stuff out and we do it.
Just do it.
It's my kind of crafting.
Like you said, getting that little bit too much bright white out of it.
Yeah. It really helps. And I really want to, I don't really send cards.
Thank you.
I don't really send cards to people like for birthdays or whatever, but I do encouragement cards and surprise cards. You know, like thinking of you, or if they're going through a difficult time, that's when I do cards.
Yeah.
I don't do birthday cards and stuff like that.
I'm terrible about that. I don't do it either.
But I do the encouragement if they're going through something. Postages, like you might as well slap a $5 bill on it. What?
Yeah, come on, post office.
And then I put that right back after my daughter made that sweet little baggie for me. All right, that's that. Okay, so we're not doing, I don't think I'm going to do a stamp just because this is so texturized.
I'm not going to do a stamp, but I am going to do a stencil.
Okay, you're going to do a stencil.
Yeah,
okay.
right here, down here at the bottom. It looks like a coffee cup.
What color?
Stain.
So I can make a bag.
I don't know. I'm thinking brown. Wouldn't that make the most sense? Putting that there, or green, or green.
So you would need
that there and that there.
What color green would you need?
Or even a dark brown. I'll go with the dark brown.
So what color did we use? Vintage photo. So you would want the darkest one I have is soot.
Okay.
Or the one we just distressed everything with. Soot is black.
Okay. Can we lay? Okay. We'll do this one.
Okay. Oh, that's great. That is awesome. Then I don't have to do another little baggie.
Yeah.
Woo woo. Woo woo. Have y'all saw the new trend now that's called thread punching? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Have y'all started any of that? Has anybody done that?
Where is it?
It's on it.
No, where's the
I'm
paint?
sorry.
Or should I use my own?
No. I'm so sorry. I dropped
Laura,
that
it
mug.
doesn't matter.
There you go.
This thing is
Has anybody tried the thread punching? That seems like it's taking on like wildfire.
Yeah, I got a kit for Cooper, and it just wasn't the right size.
I mean, there are studios now where they, you go in and they're huge canvases. They're like the size of this island.
Oh, really?
Not here. I don't think we have one, but, you know, I tell you, my eyesight is not that great.
With thread punching.
Yeah.
I get you.
But they, that seems to be the new trend.
It looks
cute.
Fun,
but I don't know where I'd put it.
I don't either.
In my house.
I don't have enough room.
You know, and I'm tired of collecting stuff.
Okay.
All right, let's see
peel
how
it
that
up
looks.
and see how it looks. There you go.
Oh
Looks good.
my. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it.
Looks good. Looks like, you
I'm
left
done.
your coffee mug there.
And there's your baby wipe. Oh, I'm doing some brick.
Now, I like the brick a lot.
That looks so good. Y'all, we are having a ball. I hope y'all try this.
This is fun because you've got so much to pick and choose from. And it's just fun.
It is. And it's hard to let go of your rules of what you are used to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm so used to, okay, A, B, do this, do that. Don't color out the lines.
Laura is very organized. And I'm not.
It's easier for you. Let's put it that way.
Well, maybe it's because I've had 3 children.
So I have a theory of people who have 3 kids are a lot easier to adapt to the world and change. And people with 1 kid are very still rigid. Y'all don't beat me up on the comments. That's just my theory.
Well, I agree with that.
You know,
when you have 1 kid, I think you are able to focus on that one child,
and then 3 is just chaos.
That's exactly what it is. It's chaos. So it's a good chaos.
Oh yeah.
But you just kind of have to go with the flow and understand that you can't get everything
done. You can't. What do you think about that? Do I need more?
I love it like that.
You do?
Now see, what I'm saying is I love how she did some here and some there. Another one she did, it was more like a good chunk
here
of
it
the
is.
page.
Oh no, I just got this soaking wet.
She spilled a little bit of water and she acts like Noah's coming to town.
Well,
that's not.
I got my little card wet. Dadgummit.
It'll dry. It'll be okay.
But my paint's coming off. And it's wonderful. So now I guess we're going to get to applying our little papers.
Yes.
And these make great bookmarks, I think.
I'm so excited.
I know. So yay. All right, so that's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. And I think the reason I love Tim Holtz is he cleans up as he goes, which is super fabulous. But he shows you his workspace, and it's literally
That is a good idea. It is a good idea to clean up as you go. Then why it's not so bad. It's like with your kitchen and your cooking. Try to clean up a little bit as you go.
I do. Because you have to. You run out of space.
Yeah.
The embossing folder I will find later. Here is that. We're working on this.
Come on, we got a show to do here.
I know. I got to clean it up so I don't get stuff on my thing. All right, here we are. And this has got to be cleaned up.
I'm teasing Laura. We'll cut this out. No. You take your time.
No, this is fine. I mean, they got to know to clean their thing or it'll stain.
Yeah, so you do have to clean everything.
Your stencils.
Or it'll stain and be ugly. And you don't want that.
No, because you pay money
for it.
Maybe
you do, but some people don't care.
All right, now we are going to pick out our stickers. So Sherry has already went through all of her stickers.
I just picked one.
That's all you're doing is one?
Well, I keep looking back at your sample. There it is. That's so pretty.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to cover up my coffee cup too much. My coffee stains too much.
Well, let's see.
Laura's done that blue one she showed at the beginning is absolutely stunning.
I'm getting
just
big
unbelievably beautiful. So I'll go through and see if I see any flowers I want to.
Yeah. I'm taking my big ones out so I can get to the littles.
I've got butterflies.
I've got bugs.
Oh, I have a dragonfly.
And mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
Laura's
Go
excellent
ahead.
at
and put yours on.
doing color, like picking colors that match. I'm all the time asking her, I don't know
So
what
you can
colors
just use that. So what you do is paint it on that.
Okay.
Paint it on the back and then hold it down.
Yeah, she's just really good with her color. Can't think of the word. Sorry.
Matching? Coordinating?
Yeah, her color coordinating is beautiful. Yeah, see? I mean, she's just boom. It has always taken me forever to pick out what I'm doing. And Laura's like, boop, boop, boop. She's really good at it. Laura makes beautiful. Everything she does is always beautiful.
Oh, you're so sweet.
It's the truth, though. I'm not blowing smoke.
I don't know about all that.
She just does amazing. Really beautiful. Okay. So this is called...
that is called Collage Medium. Again, this is made by Tim Holtz. And what you do is you paint it on the back and the front of the paper that you're using, and it goes on any of his paper. And next week we'll get into more of his paper and how you use it for using it on this type of paint. And we'll also get into some embossing glaze next week. So this will be our next week's topic.
And I'll be learning right along with y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But we'll get there. It's a little at a time because we're learning.
But Laura's a whiz.
No. Yes. You're too... Oh, look at them mushrooms.
See, look at that. And I bet you didn't think that you were going to come out using those colors like that.
I really didn't think I was going to use those, but I thought I was going to use... really, I was going to try and use that peacock feather just because I wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Man, that looks... I think I'm going to have to change him. That and then my little shrooms.
I love this little shroom you have because it looks like something Alice in Wonderland would be
It does.
sitting on.
So this is the Tim Holtz ideology. And so, and it's called the... Inferior pack. This is a whole line that he's doing. And he also has another, let's see if I've got it. I think this is the brand I'm following, but he has a whole entire collection. This is that. I don't have the other one. So I picked this one because it has bugs and you know, this type things. I've got bees, little critters of all kinds.
Yeah, and I got mine at Hobby Lobby.
And they're beautiful.
And it just has all kinds of stuff on it. I mean, here I've got a deer.
Oh, and see, that fits.
It's cute.
Sherry to a T.
I have deer in my backyard all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some, you know, like an old vintage, what do you call those? It's a drawing, but it's a sketch of a delphinium. Here's something that looks more like a stamp, 35 cents.
That is, and it's very dainty.
Dainty.
And see, mine are like this.
But they're very cool looking, though. They do. Yeah. Hers also are vintage.
You know, and
they have a little bit more of an edge to it.
Bugs. Here I got a spider, and you know, that kind of thing.
Beautiful.
So it is what it is.
Oh, I got a teapot even.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
A teapot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and put this one down.
So hers just has a little bit more of an edge to it than mine. Mine's not.
But that's, you know.
Quite as edgy. But I love that.
Did I take your Are you done with this?
No, I'm still thinking.
Okay.
And you know me, that's going to take a while to get this brain working. But I would still, that's not too edgy for me. That's very vintage looking. I mean, look at, look at that little bug. I love it.
I'm so about bugs.
I love it. I think I'm going to put this down here. I have a little sticker that says live with joy.
Aw.
So that is important to try to live with joy.
We must.
Gotta have joy.
And be kind.
Down in your heart. What you need? Can I help you?
No, I'm good.
I'm just trying to get this centered, and I don't know if that's going to work, but
I'm sure it will. I'll give you this right back. Let me
oh
get
no,
my
I'm
little...
good. That's a sticker.
Oh, yay. Did it show up?
Yeah.
I haven't used those yet.
And maybe I should find a little bee or a bird, maybe a butterfly to land. Look at how beautiful. I have a hedgehog.
Oh.
Got a little hedgehog. He's very, very tiny. Oh, Laura, beautiful.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Hedgehog is a little bright. I might have to go with some stuff. Oh, no, here's a butterfly. So really, it just has to be how you want it to be.
Yep.
There's no bad choices.
None.
Well, you got to make it the way you want it. I think I like this little butterfly right here. I think I might stick him right on the paper. Or her. And maybe put a little flower to the side.
Okay, and there I just put a little private collection specimen.
I love it.
And there we have that. So this just acts like a glue, this collage medium, but it's very, very strong. And does well on all his embossing, all his paper types. And so there we have that.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love those mushrooms.
So leave that there. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that.
I'm going to put him on
moth.
there. Yeah, I'm going to put him on there. And
gorgeous.
Just trying to find some little flowers that might work. I don't really have purple, but that's okay.
Yeah, anything goes.
Anything will work. I want more of a pink. I'm going to go with that.
The baby white.
Here you go. Right there.
Sorry, I got this.
You
That's sticky.
do what you got to do.
That's sticky.
So, collage medium, is that used for anything else other than glue?
It is used to stiffen up. So if you're using like flimsy paper, you can put that on it. And the reason I have this press and seal on it is because it dries out. So once you use it, push it down to where it is so it doesn't dry out.
Kind of like you're making pudding in the refrigerator.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm sorry, you said it's for what else? Other than...
To stiffen up paper. So if you're using flimsy paper, you can put that on it. But a lot of people do their junk journals.
Okay.
And use old music book pages.
I love that.
And they will put that on that and attach it.
Okay.
To another page. And they just use it as a builder and a stiffener.
I get you.
Yep. So it's used for a lot of things. I love it. I mean, it's just,
So, do you remember any prices generally of any of this stuff that maybe you could pass on to
so
our friends?
The thing for these stickers or paper products, I don't see Tim Holtz go on sale very often at Hobby Lobby. So these were $5.99, and I think I got 120 pieces for these.
Okay, that's great.
And that's a lot.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah,
very beautiful.
I got specimen cards, and that, you know, that's what I intend to put on cards. Attach it to the front, and you know that will go with anything.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean and you don't have to get Tim Holtz. You don't have to do that.
No.
But I mean, I have these type of cards.
God, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many specimen cards in here.
You said they were $5.99, about something like
$5.99.
that. Gorgeous.
120. I think these were 85 pieces, and I think these were $6.99. I got those at Michael's.
They're a little more colorful.
Yeah, and let's see. These this has the price tag right on it. This was $5.99 at Hobby Lobby, and these are just sayings, and they do stick. And they are small talk. So it's like the impossible is often the untried, the authentic, that type thing. It's like uplifting type things. My stencils, I told you what they were. My Sizzix was $125. That was a big investment. But I got the starter kit. If you just get the Sizzix, it is $100. But the Off Nova that I bought, it was $69.
And yeah, it wasn't wide enough to do.
It wasn't, and it didn't do paper. I was like, what die cut machine doesn't do paper? What? Who does that? So, you know, I don't know about that. And then I think these were, I think these were $8.99. And yeah, it's a lot, but this is going to last a long time.
I mean, as you see, we're using glue off the cap.
Yeah, you know? It doesn't take a lot. Much. Yeah, and I think all of these, I want to say we're $21, but you get all of these colors, and you saw we didn't use a lot. And truly, I could have used the scraps that were on here on another piece of paper.
Yeah.
So that was wasteful, and I should have used those.
You mean the ink?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are some that I had left over that I just dipped into the balance of it. So, you know, always use your ink up because you can use them for other projects.
Sure.
So that was wasteful.
She could even take that and put it through the die cut probably with and make little birds, little whatever, other little things she wanted to make with.
So it, you know, that was wasteful, but those are some prices. And like I said, I think this and our molds, we will probably stick with.
Yeah. Because, there's just...
To me, for paper crafts.
It's impressive looking. I mean, I remember... I don't mean to interrupt you.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I remember 20 years ago, there was I don't remember what it was called, Stampin' Up, something like that.
They're still around.
Yeah, they're still around.
They are.
But, you know, there was that, but now there's so much more, and you don't have to spend a lot of money, you know, on this. Like this, all the little paper die cuts that I got, it's from the Paper Studio. Well, Paper Studio goes on sale at Walmart. Like, look, there's a tag. I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby goes on sale every once in a while. I mean, this was $4.50. It comes with 100 die cuts.
Oh, wow.
But it's 2 of each. So, And, there's other kinds there too, not just what this looks like, but, it'll go on 40% off. So to beginning with, $4.50, that's going to be cheap.
Yeah.
And,
absolutely.
So, it's not, if you want to invest in the machine to do the embossing, which I want one now. Thank you very much.
I know.
So
you will be so happy with it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
really...
And you won't have to go through what I went through.
Yeah.
But
that was
sending
fun.
it back.
Exactly.
And neither will you, because there was no support on the Off Nova.
Really?
I got on YouTube, and there was like one video to show you how to use it. Sizzix, tons.
See, so.
And it fits everything. So that's.
You get what you pay for.
You do. You do.
As we know, you do get what you pay for.
And if you don't even want to get one of those machines, you can still fold cards, make them, and use some of these techniques and still get stickers and that type of thing.
You can do some embossing by hand.
Yep. So next week, we'll probably be getting into cards. Yay!
We need to take pictures of these too.
Yep. Oh, I did not squish mine down. I didn't hold this one. Hold on one second, guys. So, I did not.
Next week, Laura will do some more research. Hopefully I will.
Yeah. And we just, because this was a big investment, Laura quit.
And so we'll be doing this for a while.
Yeah. There we go.
But we'll show you different things you can do.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Hold yours up. And see the difference.
Yeah, and add a ribbon here if you want, whatever.
And that's the best thing to do.
Tassel,
and then they're just
whatever.
Precious.
Yeah, beautiful. I love them.
And we will be doing cards soon. And what a great encouragement thing.
It really is.
Give somebody. I think they're lovely.
Sure, if you give somebody a book or somebody, maybe they're in the hospital, they're not feeling well. Maybe a coloring book, even something like that.
Yeah.
You could make something like this for them. Put a little personal note on it, and it's a beautiful gift.
Absolutely. Well, we are so glad you joined us today, and thank you so much. And keep watching. We've got more stuff coming up. Thanks for watching Crafty Chaos.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.